This is the last time I'm gonna do this shit. So pay attention.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Now, before we get started, let's do it properly. Hit him.
Yo, this is serious shit right here.
Yup.
Me and my boys, we don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? So if you diss me, my motherfucking people, or the niggas I roll with, you know what? Y'all done fucked up. They go to shit talking.
Alright. Now that we got that out of the way. How many times do I have to tell you trolly motherfuckers the same thing, dude? Look at this, bro. Do you see this? Do you see what this is? In case you're not familiar, let me get you a little more acquainted with what that means.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
So, check this out. This dude right here, Grim, school should show this video as part of their DARE weekly activities. Holy shit, what is this guy on? Well, you know what? You have a point, sir. And you know what? You're right. Schools should show this video so that people can see that when you have issues like cerebral palsy and multiple sclerosis, that you can still do shit in life, and you don't have to be an asshole that surfs the internet looking for comment boxes to talk shit in because you're upset in your own life. I mean, come on, dog. That's very lazy, and I'm disappointed in you. That's the best you could do? I mean, really? Well, you know what? He tried. Give him a Rocky. He tried. It's not his fault. That's all you get. Get out of here. So, you know what, dude? Just so everybody is aware. I have issues.
Oh, good for you.
I know. I have a couple initials of my own. I got cerebral palsy, I got multiple sclerosis, I got manic depression, I got bipolar, got some herniated discs in my back going on. Dude, there's a lot of stuff that is happening. So, you know, when you try to be slick, dude, and talk shit, you're not really doing yourself any favors, man. I mean, to be completely honest, the damn thing is tired.
I can't even.
I don't understand. And how many accounts do you have? I mean, really, dude. Oh, they should show this in the DARE program. I don't know who failed you as a child. I really don't. Maybe you didn't get hugged enough. Maybe girls don't like you. Maybe you're just not as cool as me. I'm just kidding. I know I'm not cool. But, I mean, come on. In all seriousness, it's old now. So, the disclaimer for everybody. I have issues. I talk a little bit off. Is that really a problem? I mean, come on, dude. It could be a hell of a lot worse, you know? You could talk like me. But that's right, nobody knows what you sound like because you hide behind a little picture that's not even your face with some fancy little name you made up so you could be a keyboard tough guy and try to write shit. Like, come on, bro. You're too old for that. I don't care how old you are, you're too old for that. No need for it. So it's just so that everybody knows what the deal is. That's what it is. And look, I had a guy ask me today. He was like, dude, you sound drunk or something. I don't want to be rude, but like, what's going on with you? Why do you speak like that? Normally, I fast forward to the parts where people talk in reaction videos and stuff like that, but one way or another, he heard it. And he was like, it seems like you kind of have trouble forming sentences. You're not wrong. But, you know, I told him I got this and I got this going on. And he was like, oh, okay. You know, sorry, kind of feel like an asshole now. To which, to that dude, I say, and to anybody else, I would say, that actually wants to conduct themselves like a person and ask a question instead of trying to be a wise ass. I appreciate that people ask questions. You ask me a question, I'll give you an answer. Look, I've dealt with this my entire life. This is not something new for me. It's nothing to be upset about. This is just the cards that I were dealt. Wow. You know what's coming. Oh boy. Look, this is just my hand, dude, and I'm playing it. But what I'm not doing is I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for my damn self, because you know what that gets you? It don't get you this. This gets you VIP parking. That's what this gets you. So while you sit there and try to make fun of me, your ass gotta walk halfway across the parking lot. I'm already up in the front. Bye, bitch. I earned that thing right there, I tell you what. So listen, dude. It's simple. I mean, questions don't really bother me. Believe it or not, the last time I checked, I believe there was something crazy like 50,000 people a year born with cerebral palsy alone. And majority of doctors don't even know anything about it. So what we've gathered so far, and let me explain what it is, these two things, for those of you who are not aware. Okay? Basically, it's a neurological disorder. Surprise, surprise. Oh man, I completely missed an opportunity. Right when I said, hold on, let's pretend that didn't happen, right? I never said that. So, it's a neurological disorder.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It affects the way that I talk. Simple as that. You know, there's some body movement going on. There's 4 different types. I have the spastic type. So that's what I deal with. Muscles are tight all the time, dude. There's a lot going on. Then as far as the MS is concerned, MS, they don't know anything about MS. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, well, wait a minute, that's not true. There's commercials on all the time about medications for these types of things. How do they not know anything about it? Well, what you may not know, and what I may be teaching you, is that a lot of these drugs are experimental. They have no idea what's going to work and what's not going to work, unfortunately. And a decent amount of these treatments are equal to that of chemotherapy, if you can imagine. So what are some of the things that you have to deal with when you have an issue like MS? Well, you have muscle and brain deterioration, where I have brain fluid leaking into my spinal fluid and vice versa. I don't know why that's bad, but apparently that's not a good thing. Everything is supposed to be segregated in its own little category, not, going back and forth. That's not the way it's supposed to be. And apparently the brain is bleeding all the time. And also what that means is, at least, and now this may just be in my experience, but I got a couple blood clots going on in my brain in here. So, what they're worried about with shit like this is not so much that the clots are there, even though that's not a good thing. The bigger issue is whether or not they're going to move. Because when they move, that's when you can start to develop some serious problems. Some people go blind. Some people wind up in a wheelchair. Some people just, they're fine. They wake up one morning and then they can never walk again. It's intense pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a life of hell, man. But I mentioned this in one of the other videos. It might have been the Rat Man Fire in the Booth. But, similar to cancer and things like that, a lot of this stuff comes down to your mental fight, right? Like, I made a decision a long time ago that I was not, and luckily for me, because I was born with the CP and found out I had the MS later, I lucked out, I feel like, because I have an easier time versus somebody who walks around normal every single day, gets in a car crash, and then is mangled the rest of their life. They have to learn to adapt to living that way. Whereas I have lived with this my entire life. This is not news to me. But, I forgot where I was going with the point that I just made. Gray matter. I'm telling you, man. No good. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, I made a decision to not allow myself to sit here and feel bad and curl up in a ball and just say, you know what, forget it, I can't, I don't want to fight it, just let it take me. No, fuck that, dude. I don't get down that way. Okay, I'm a fighter. They told me at 21 I was gonna have to be in a wheelchair. Guess what I'm not sitting in right now? A fucking wheelchair. Now, I mean, obviously this is not medical science, but I do believe that your mental strength plays a part in this. If you sit home every day and you say to yourself, this is going to take me down, there's nothing I can do about it, bad things are going to happen to you. Bad things may happen to you anyway. I mean, it may sound a little insensitive when I put it like that, but seriously, the fight is everything. You cannot allow yourself to just be taken over and swallowed by this type of shit. You have to have the ambition to get up and move around and do shit and make something of this life that you're given. That's what it is about. So look, all the comments, I've had at least 4 today alone about how I sound like I'm fucked up or I'm drunk or I'm high. I'm not half as fun as some of y'all trying to make me out to be. But don't worry, when I get to that point, I will tell you all about it, dude. I'll tell you all about it. Right now, we're not there yet. But, this is what it is. I'm not ashamed of it. You should not be afraid to ask questions. Now, I know I'm opening myself up here for douchebags to come in and be like, oh, well, why don't you kill yourself then? That's not what I'm talking about. And if you're gonna say something like that, then fuck you. Okay? What do you want me to do for you? Am I supposed to change the way that I speak for you Only you, the one douchebag floating through the comment section. Do you read the comments? Do you see how much support I get from people all over the world? Why do you think that, it's okay to just be a douchebag all the time? I mean, really, it doesn't make any sense. Now, I know a lot of people already said, fuck the haters, you do what you do, don't listen to them, you keep doing your thing. I appreciate all of that, and I plan on continuing to do just that. However, after it gets to a certain point, I feel like I have to address it, and since I know I've done scattered videos where I've mentioned it here or there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this thing its own video. Maybe I should stick this in the thing that people see when they first come onto the channel, so that they can be aware of what it is that they're getting into, so they don't have to sit there and ask themselves, like, wait, what am I off? Is this dude talking a little weird? Honestly, I don't even notice it really that much anymore, except for when the cops stop me, because then it just gets that much worse, because I know there's an issue there, and they're going to be looking at me like I'm a prime opportunity. Every time I walk past a cop, I feel like Tim Roth in Reservoir Dogs, dude. Well, it's crazy. But look, that's what it is. No big deal. Right now, everything is okay, hopefully. I mean, I feel as good as I can, and I dove into this. I expected to get hate when I started this thing. I expected people to break my balls. But, the level of ignorance that is out there, and I know it's in every country worldwide, you're always going to have that. But we need these people. We need them. We need them so that we can look at what it is that they're doing, and we can say to ourselves, or I won't speak for you, I'll say at least for me, I can look at somebody like that and say, well, that's a way that I'm not going to conduct myself when it comes to talking to other people. I try to be respectful to everybody, unless the situation calls for something different. But, what can you do? You're not going to win everybody over. And if you're dealing with this, or you have people in or around your life that are giving you a hard time because you may have some kind of physical or mental issue, then, you know what? You just gotta go gangster on them. You'll be like, look, man, you don't understand. You don't understand the way that I have it right now. Let them all make fun all they want. You just gotta look at them and say,
you are fake news.
It's simple as that. Simple as that. Nothing else you can do about it. Just gotta give them one of those. You can't, don't let it get to you, man. You gotta embrace it, and fuck everybody, dude. You know what, man? You need these haters, bro. You need them. You need them because you know then that you're doing something right in your life in most cases. Unless, of course, you're robbing and stealing and fucking doing heroin or some crazy shit. That's not good then. That's not good. Most likely, those people are not haters, they're trying to help you. But, I mean, I'm not even going to go down that road. That's a whole different thing. That's not what this is about. But, this is what it is, man. Nobody's perfect. And I know when you come on the internet, you pretty much paint a big target on yourself, and you just say to all of those people that are unhappy in their lives, come and try to ruin my day. Because that's all it is. When you see a hateful comment like that, you just have to remind yourself that person is not happy with wherever they are in their life. It's that simple. Now, what can you do about that? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I mean, dude, for all we know, they're really sticking around and they're watching every video and they're just looking to get some attention. That's probably really what's going on here. That's probably really what's going on here. But if it is, it is. Don't let these people get to you, man. You got somebody at work busting your balls? Fuck him. Your boss sucks, of course he does. He doesn't want to be there either. But you gotta make your money. You gotta make your money so you can get by and do what you have to do. And don't invest your energy into that shit. Believe me, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to rage, dude. Rage with my machine. Of course I wanted to come on here and scream and yell and call this guy everything that I can think of, every 3-4 letter word, whatever they are. I can't count. And I can't spell either. I never said I could spell. You know what? Where are the grammar Nazis at when you need them? I mean, really. But either way, what are you gonna do? Like I said, you got somebody at your job breaking your balls. Don't worry about them. When they start really getting to you and you feel that burn in your gut like you just want to explode, just think about payday, man. Because that's what it's about. That guy's not cashing your checks. He's not living in your house or your flat. He's not doing that. Or she's not doing that. You're a lady and there's another lady in your line of work. Or maybe somebody's stealing your parking spot in your building. Whatever it is, dude. Look, people are petty, man. They're petty. This is what it is. But we need to be above that. You cannot let them get to you, because what they want that rage. They want that anger because it feeds them the reaction that they never got when they were children. Or maybe they're missing attention from whoever it is, be it their parents or their significant other, or maybe it's that girl or guy that they like in their life that they can't seem to get to notice them. So they're lashing out everywhere else possible. Nothing you can do about it. But I mean, shit.
Use a bitch ass hoe. What you really know about killers for real, though? Staying in my freak show, gang of lunatics. We the rebels for the dead. Fucking with us, you lose your motherfucking head. I ain't talking to your bitch ass hoes, even a little. Rather beat you to shit and pull a plug at the hospital. Calling me this, calling me that. Cause you's a bitch ass nigga from the jump. I wanna slap with the old school beat down. 10 on 1. I don't remember no fair fights where I'm from. Maniac, and I'ma stand right where the blood stain is at. Hoping you come back. Nigga, fuck that. I'm the poster child of death. I'ma keep saying my ex to none left. I ain't having that. So fuck you, bitch. Tell your friends I'm a hater and I'm talking shit.
That's it, dude. Tell your friends I'm a hater and I'm talking shit. As simple as that. I'll leave it here. Shout out to everybody on the channel, the subscribers, the viewership in its entirety. Dude, do you realize we got people all over the UK, dude? We got people all over America. There are people from Texas to Ireland here watching these videos right now. How cool is that, dude? we got a thing happening, which is awesome. So, that's what's important. That's what matters. But either way, if you had questions before and you were too afraid to ask or you didn't want to come off like a douchebag, now you know. I mean, hopefully nobody in your family or your circle of friends has either of these complications, because they do suck, tremendously suck. And I was lucky enough to get 2 of them. There was supposed to be another finger there, but I cut it off. Either way, man. Now I'm out. Seriously, I'm done for the night. Anyway, just because I want to take a break for a minute, man. You know what I mean? I've been in here all day doing all kinds of shit. Just want to take a second to myself and just kind of hang out. I just ate dinner, so I'm feeling pretty good, man. I know you don't like that, but too bad for you. Too bad for you. Either way, man. As always, keep your eye out for new content. New shit is coming always. Shout out to the UK in its entirety and everywhere else around the world, man. Everybody that's here, you guys are awesome. We're building something that is great together, dude. And this is one hell of a ride that I am enjoying it, but every ride, you're always going to have a speed bump here or there, but that doesn't mean that you just stop everything that you're doing and just not continue. That would be ridiculous. So, we're not doing that. We're pressing forward the way that we've done since the beginning. And that's it, and that's that. Goodbye. Why am I doing that? What is that? What is that? Whoa. Where's my guy at, dude? He yells at me all the time. Where are you?
Holy Jesus. What is that?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. I wish I had an excuse, but I don't. I really don't. I'm ill. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, dude.